Welcome to this afternoon's concert by the Wesleyan Collegium Musicum. We are honoured to share with you the premiere of a piece written for us by John Spencer Camp Professor of Music Emeritus Alvin Lucier, whose 90th birthday will occur on Friday of this week. Our programme starts with excerpts from the 12th century abbess Hildegard of Bingen's morality play Ordo Virtutum, which allegorizes the soul, humility, virtues, and the devil. You are warned, so watch out. As the concert continues, writing on the wall will mystify King Belshazzar and lead to the prophet Daniel being thrown into a lion's den. Our account of this story comes from the 13th century play of Daniel. Revisiting the rise of vernacular literatures, we sing troubadour songs, cantigas from Spain, chansons from France, and Middle English lyric songs. Following an excursion into the streets of 17th century London, we end our concert with the premiere of Alvin's Antequam Abraham. You can download our concert program with full texts and translations and the names of all performers from the CFA website. And I believe it is also already in the chat if you want to download it from there. I'd just like to thank all of the CFA staff for their help in bringing this concert to you. And thank you also to Trevor Saint for his assistance with mixing and editing the Lucier.
Divinitas et os ovis vita in qua preferam vistim preclaram illud accipiens quod pididi in prima apparitione ad te suspiro et omnes virtudes invoco.
Olibented veniam ad vos, ut prebeatis mihi osculum cordis.
Nos debemus militare tecum, o filia regis. O filiae Israel, sub arbore suscitavit vos Deus, unde in hoc tempore recorda mini plantati
Qu'est-ce? Aut unde venis? Who are you? Where are you coming from? You were in my embrace. I led you out. Yet now you are going back, defying me. But I shall fight you and bring you down. Ego autem pugna mea deciem te.
O Victoria, quaes tu in cielo superasti, curae cum militibus tuis, et omnes ligate diabolum hunc. O dulcissima bellatrix, in torrente fonte, qui absorbuit lupum rapacem, O gloriosa coronata, nos libente militamus tecum, contra illusorem hunc. Gaudete, o soci, quia antiquus serpens ligatus est.
Ave Maris Stella, Latin for Hail, Star of the Sea, is a medieval Marian hymn, often used as a prayer for safe travels. I will be performing the first verse, and Devaney will be performing the second. Enjoy. Ave Maris Stella, Deoma, atque semper figur, felix celi porta.
Sumens illudove, Gabrielis ore, funda nos in pace, mutans eve nomen.
The play of Daniel, or Ludus Danielis as it's known in Latin, is a 12th century liturgical drama centered around the biblical character Daniel. It tells the biblical stories of the writing on the wall, the lion's den, etc. I hope you enjoy.
Mane tekel fares.
Vocate mathematicos, caldeos et ariolos, aurus pice inquirite, et magos introducite. Rex Hic vedus Dei famulus, quem laudat omnis populus, quis fama prudentiae est nota regis curiae, cesti mandali robar nos.
Pauperet exulans envoi al robar vos.
Regis fossa referentes, quem ludei tremugentes, Danieli applaudentes, gaudeamus, laudos sibi debitas, referamus, regis cladem prenotavit, cum scripturam reseravit, testes reos comprobavit, et Susanam liberavit, gaudeamus. Sis brevit legem quam statueram, det penas ipse quas decreveram.
Heu, 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 quoca sus sortis, venit hec damnatio mortis. Heu, 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 scelus infandum curmet habitat lacerandum.
Deus quem colis tam fidelite, deliberabit mirabilite.
Huius rei non sum reus miserere mei Deus eleison, mite Deus huc patronum, qui refrenet vim leonum eleison.
Novi Dei cognitio, quo Babylonem nescio, neque lacues cognitus, quo Daniel expositus. Surge, frater, ucimu capias, tuas Deus, fidit agnus tias, Deus misit, da Deo gratias, qui te feci.
Deum Danielis, qui regnat in seculis, adorari we Beo, acunquis populis.
Entitled Rosas das Rosas, meaning Rose of Roses, is a 13th century cantiga from the royal courts of King Alfonso the Wise. This song's lyrics are in Galician Portuguese and pay homage to the Virgin Mary. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Rosadas rosas, efrodas flores, donadas dona Señor da señores. Rosa de vida e de parecer, efroda alegria da praeser, donanem vibi ados a ser, Señonem tole coitas et ores. Rosadas rosas, efrodas flores, donadas dona Señor da señores. Rosadas rosas, efrodas flores, donadas dona Señor da señores.
The manuscript for the next piece was found in Bern, Germany, which likely led to its name, Carmina Burana. It was a manuscript of poems, songs, and plays, and it was likely written in Southern Europe in the 13th century. This poem, entitled Facet Nefas, follows the irony of good and bad in life coming from the same places.
Facet nefas ambulant, venem passum pari, prodigus non redimit, vitiam avari, virtus temperantia, quadam singulari, debet mediam, adum trumque viciam, caute contemplari.
Si legisem memoras eticam catonis, in qua scriptum legitur ambula componis, cum ad anti gloriam animum disponis, supra cedera, primum hoc considera, qui sic digna donis.
Res Gloriose was composed by the late 12th century troubadour Hildegard de Bingen. Since it's a troubadour song, it's in a southern French dialect called Occitane. This particular type of troubadour song is called an alba, since each stanza ends with the word alba, meaning dawn. This song starts off sort of like a prayer, invoking God in the first verse, but the rest is focused on the singer's desire that their companion, whom they have not seen since the night came, awake. The idea is that the singer wishes to spend more time with their lover before they must part at dawn, so each verse reminds us of the impending dawn by ending with the phrase, Et ades sera l'alba, and soon it will be dawn. I will sing the first two verses accompanied by myself on flute. Res glorios veris lums eclartas, Deus poderos Seigneur si a vos plas, al meu companciat vices aiuda, non lovi pos la nos no dormats plus vos residat, colorien vele stella creguda, camen al giorn colaibe conoguda, et ad essera l'alba.
My next song, A Chantar, by Beatriz de Dia, a woman troubadour, tells of a lover who has scorned her and the pain she feels. Only a small number of her poems survived, and this strophic piece is one. I will be playing this next piece from a video, and please enjoy.
A chantar med det sol que non voria, tant meranco de lui qui sui amia, car volam mais que lui aren que sia, vasli nova meses ni cortesia, ni habitats ni mos pret ni mosens, catresis vingana detrania, cum degresses vi fostes avinense, valemi Deumos pretsemos pararques, amabilitate plus mos fins coarques, per quivos malleon es vostra estadques, esta canción que Messia me sarques. Eu vou saber no meus belamix gens, e que vos met tant fes, ni tant salvarques. Non sai si sei sorguso, mal talen sei, mas sai tan plus forti digas me sarques, qu'en trop curant grandan maitas gense.
Next, I will be performing Martin Kodak's Ondas Domare De Vigo. This is one of the Cantigas de Amigo, a collection of love poems put to music, which were composed in Galician Portuguese roughly between the 13th and 14th centuries. This specific piece is about a woman longing for her love to return. I hope you enjoy.
Ondas Domare De Vigo, se vistes meu amigo, e ai Deus, se verá
Vid Anabrere is an anonymous secular love song scribbled on the back of a papal bull. With a fluttering melody, this song is very evocative of birds.
A lay is a kind of extended song form with irregular rhythmic and metrical patterns, set to a long text. This next piece, Le Lay de Notre Dame, was written by French composer Guillaume de Machaut in the 14th century, and the text praises the Virgin Mary. The entire lay is over 11 minutes, so I will be performing several short excerpts, both singing and playing the soprano recorder. I hope you enjoy.
Contre ces douze mois d'aimer, pour avouer le couple qui est plus joli, et pour celle qui maudit, while faire en lait. sama virget mera bellea, on cielum terra melodia, on glory de Dieu coronea, de jouy adresse sante.
Next, I will be singing a piece called Bonfangene Tepuilisse, and it's a drinking song from the manuscript De Vigo, likely compiled around 1500 for Duke Charles III, Bourbon Montpensier. Pardon my pronunciation. And while many of the musical pieces from this time period were composed for the church, this piece was likely not meant for worship, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. So to my fellow performers, please turn on your camera, raise a glass, and join me in swaying along to Bonfangene Tepuilisse. And I'll start the piece by how I heard it when I was listening to the recording, and they do a little cheers first. So I'd like it if we did that. Hey! Bonfangene Tepuilisse, je t'aime amour donné. En oui, je t'aime amour donné. Souvent me fait la soif passer, Bonfangene Tepuilisse, ne soir ne matinée. En oui, ne soir ne matinée. Thank you. Hey!
Very Solis Rarius is an Aquitanian polyphonic duet. Since this piece makes many allusions to the beauty of nature in tandem with Christian imagery, Debbie and I decided to show Wesleyan's Memorial Chapel in our video. We can't wait to share our version with you all.
Very solis radius, et soplenium iris, specula in noxius,
This next piece is Summer is Kuminin, which is a medieval English round from the mid-13th century. The title translates to Summer has come in or Summer has arrived, and so it has at Wesleyan University. Enjoy.
Sing cuckoo, nu sing cuckoo. Sommar is a kommen in, nu det sing cuckoo. Gråre säden blået med den springda hoden nu. Sing cuckoo. Awe blättet after lomnet after kaluku. Olycksstetet bukke hutet boi sing cuckoo. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Well sing as du cuckoo, när svik du naven nu. Sing cuckoo. Sommar is a kommen in, sommar is a kommen in. Gråre säden blået med den springda hoden nu. Springda hoden nu. Awe blättet after lomnet after lomnet after kaluku. Olycksstetet bukke hutet boi sing cuckoo. Well sing as du cuckoo, well sing as du cuckoo, när svik du naven nu. Sing cuckoo. Sommar is a kommen in, sommar is a kommen in. Gråre säden blået med den springda hoden nu. Awe blättet after lomnet after kaluku. Olycksstetet bukke hutet boi sing cuckoo. Well sing as du cuckoo, well sing as du cuckoo, när svik du naven nu. Sing cuckoo, sing cuckoo.
London street cries. The earliest known mention of London street cries was in a ballad titled London Lickpenny, or Lack Penny, by John Lydgate, a 15th century poet and monk, who described London's streets as "Of all the land it beareth the prize. Hot pescods," one began to cry, "strawberry ripe and cherries on the rise." And so it went on. To stand out from the general street noise, peddlers would cry out in song to advertise their wares. Orlando Gibbons, on the cusp of the 17th century, was one of the most important Elizabethan composers, being organist at Westminster Abbey and at the Chapel Royal. His Cries of London, written for 5 voices and 5 viols, is an extraordinary blend of eloquent musicianship and the raucousness of the hawker's songs on the London streets of his day.
God give you good morrow, my masters. Past 3 o'clock, and a fair morning.
No muscles, no lily white muscles.
Hot codlings hot.
New cockles, new great cockles.
New great sprats, new great sprats.
Fresh herrings.
No thornbacks, new hot apple pies,
Hot pippin pies, hot.
Fine pomegranates fine.
rosemary and peas, quick and
Ripe chestnuts, ripe.
Ripe walnuts ripe.
small nuts ripe. White cabbage, white young cabbage,
White turnips, white young turnips, white.
White lettuce, white young lettuce, white.
Buy any ink, will you buy any pens? Very fine writing ink, will you buy any ink? Have you any rats or mice too?
shall be well for his while.
Ripe damsons, fine ripe damsons,
Hard garlic hard.
Will you buy any aquavit, mistress?
buy a barrel of samphire.
What is it you lack? Fine broad shirts or smocks? Perfumed waistcoats, fine bone lace or edgings, sweet gloves, silk garters, very fine silk garters, fine combs or glasses.
Old doublets, old doublets, old doublets, old doublets, old doublets. Have you any old doublets?
Have you any corns on your feet or toes?
Fine potatoes, fine.
Will you buy any starch or clear complexion, mistress?
Poor naked bedlam, Tom's a cold, a small cut of thy bacon, or a piece of thy sow side, good Bess. God Almighty bless thy
Wink, very wink,
wink.
wink, wink, wink.
Buy a new almanac. Will you have any small corn? For the Lord's sake, pity the poor woman. We lie cold and comfortless, night and day on the bare boards in the dark dungeon. Hot spice cakes, hot oil cakes,
Lanterns and candlelight, hang out maids for all night, and so we make an end, and so we make an end, and so we make an end, make an end.
Antequam Abraham is a metric meditation for up to 16 voices. The whole piece grows out of a single phrase chanted on one note, and I'm going to sing it for you. Antequam Abraham fieret ego sum. The voices all enter in close canon with this phrase. Each voice then repeats the opening phrase 7 times, doubling the length of each note with every iteration. As in the famous metamorphosis of Alvin's I'm Sitting in a Room, which, in case you're interested, is being broadcast by 90 participants beginning on Thursday night as part of Alvin's 90th birthday celebration, the semantic clarity of Antequam Abraham's opening gradually gives way to the harmonic properties of pure vocal sound. Its text comes from the Gospel of John, where Jesus asserts his temporal omniscience. Before Abraham was, I am. The powerful blurring of a distinction between past and present was the inspiration for our whole program today. We feel so fortunate to have the gift of this piece and hope that you are transported by it. Thank you for joining us as we sang our way from before the 10th century through to the 3rd decade of the 21st century. May such journeys help to ensure many more generations of song at Wesleyan.